There is an ancient warning at the very birth of technology. In Plato's Phaedrus, Socrates tells a story about the invention of writing. The Egyptian king Themis rejected it, saying, "This will not strengthen memory, it will create forgetfulness. People will rely on external marks instead of their own minds." Even at the very beginning of civilization, humans sensed something dangerous, that technology might not only help us, but change the way we think and live. The Greeks believed that thinking required silence and friction. Aristotle taught while working. His students debated for hours, struggling with ideas. Knowledge was not consumed, it was earned. Today we do not struggle with ideas anymore. We swipe them away. Marcus Aurelius ruled the Roman Empire, yet he feared one thing more than enemies: a mind enslaved by pleasure. So he forced himself into solitude. At night he wrote reflections not for the world but to discipline his own thoughts. He believed that a man who cannot sit alone with his mind is already defeated. Seneca warned Rome that constant luxury and stimulation would make men restless, shallow, and weak. Rome did not collapse because it lacked technology, it collapsed because it drowned in comfort. We did not learn from Rome, we perfected its mistake. Nietzsche predicted the arrival of the last man, a human who seeks only comfort and entertainment, and he avoids difficulty, depth, and suffering. The last man does not read deeply, he skims. He does not think slowly, he reacts. He does not create, he consumes, and he calls it happiness. Technology did not destroy intelligence, it redesigned it for speed, but not for depth. We replaced contemplation with content, wisdom with information, meaning with notifications. We eliminated boredom, the very state from which imagination was born. Newton taught in isolation, Kant worked alone every day. Great minds were not constantly stimulated, they were constantly silent. For the first time in history, human attention has become a commodity, and we sold it willingly. Our greatest enemy is not outside us, it fits in our pockets. The Greeks feared tyranny, the Romans feared moral decay. We face something quieter but far more dangerous: a civilization that never stops scrolling, never stops consuming, and never stops distracting itself from the burden of thinking.